Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Morning is here. I did pay off some of the loan last night before I went to bed. But we are harvesting our wheat down in the lower eastern plateau. We got two workers going on here, one worker in the combine. And of course we got, who we got in here? We'll just call him Dave. Dave is in the New Holland. He's falling up behind the combine. He's going to be making some straw bales for us. I do have to bring some straw over to the horses in the bigger horse paddock over by our house, but instead of picking up loose straw, I'd rather just make bales and bring it over to the Total Rations mixer and let that shred the bales, and then I can just take a little bit out. It's just quicker that way. Besides, I got other things to do. I do have two contracts going, one in field 35 and then one in field 33. Both of them are cultivating contracts. One's going to pay us $12,004, the other one's going to pay us $7,004. And as for our money, well, I paid off $800,000 off the loan. Didn't quite get below $30 million, but you never know. Today could be the day. It might be the today. I don't know. I'm going to need about $750,000 to make that happen. Loan interest is down to $86,000. Not bad. I'm liking that quite a bit. Actually, I was in here, and I need to jump on over here. I do believe the fields up here are ready for harvest as well, but I'm only one farmer. And I don't need workers going everywhere. Our animals are pretty well taken care of for the most part, other than our pigs. Maybe today I might sell some pigs. I don't know. The slurry, we're getting kind of low on the slurry, but that's fine. The cows, I can use the cows for slurry for a while and let the pigs build up. Yeah, we got plenty of slurry in there. But anyways, over here, we're still washing potatoes. Potatoes. Okay, I'm out of potatoes. Well, of course, you know, I just woke up, so that ran all night, so it would be on the empty side. We are just about done over here with the potato pile. Doesn't mean that I don't have more potatoes to put here in a pile, but yeah. For now, we're going to clean this up and probably use the trailer for some other things. The one thing I do need to do is, yeah, we're going to sell some pallets today. I'm getting too many pallets, and it's starting to get that little bit of a lag starting to come back. My frame rate drops a little bit once in a while I'm over here. Especially when it gets to meat. The meat pallets tend to cause some issues when you start getting too many, and I do have plenty of those to go around. So probably what I'm going to do here is we're going to use this trailer, or excuse me, not the trailer, but the tractor itself. Yeah, everything is set here. Did I turn off the wheel loader? Probably I did not. No, I did not. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We don't need that engine running. That'll take a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and fire up the Volvo truck. We'll drop off the trailer, and it's too bad that doesn't auto unload, but that's fine. That's fine. We're no rush for the potatoes. Potatoes aren't my biggest concern today at all. Like I said before, we get to them when we get to them. But the pricing over here, there are some things I would like to sell, and sugar is one of them. Yeah, I got plenty of sugar pallets over here. I believe it's a Timberline flour mill that has a decent price on the pallets right now, so we'll go ahead and grab those. Yesterday we also took care of our greenhouses, so I mean all the factories are pretty well set to run. We just need to get rid of some of these pallets over here, that's all. So let's go pop this on. Am I on pallets? Yes I am. We'll go ahead and turn it on. I do believe it's the Timberline flour mills where I'm going with these, right? Yes, Timberline flour mill. What about bread prices today? Not so much. Potatoes, the price wasn't as good as yesterday, but if I hold on to it, agri wholesales. But then again, that's way up in the northern plateau. The meat, I would love for the meat price to get up a little bit higher today. And I'm starting to keep my eye on this price over here. I think if the price gets up around $700, we'll sell that. And of course, the other price we're really looking at is the milk price. Hopefully, this price right here dropped last night. I'm hoping when it goes back up, it gets above $1,600. Great demand would be great, but I'm looking for a specific great demand for milk at a specific sell point. Probably not going to happen. So let me come over here and we'll grab some of these pallets here. And we'll head up to the Timberline flour mill, make our first delivery of some sugar. Just to go ahead and get rid of some pallets around here. The meat, definitely, I will be selling the meat today just because I know those are the pallets causing me the little bit of a lag issue back here. But it's nothing like when it was the Pepsi factory. But yeah, we'll definitely be selling those at some point today. Like I said, later on at the end of the day, the pigs may be sold as well. I'm not too sure. But the main thing we're focusing on today is the east side where the wheat was. I need to bring this flatbed over there, start picking up some bales, and bring those over to the Tomix Rations mixer. And then, yeah, I need to bring some straw over to those horses. Yeah, the whole thing. There's always work to do here on the farm now, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I hope today is the day that we get below 30 million on the loan. I'm not saying it's going to be this episode, but I mean this in-game day. I don't know. Just be a good thing to have below 30 million. And like I said, I may start teasing the thought of, I know when I said when I get below 20 million, maybe we'll start buying those fields 33 and 35. Part of me is starting to think, do it sooner and just put cotton in there. Yeah, we talked about that before. So it's something that might happen. So once we get the loan below 30 million, I'm thinking I'll start saving up and we'll start probably buy field 33 first because that's the cheapest of the two. And we'll start planting cotton in that one. That way our cotton harvester is always running, and yeah, that's kind of the plan. As for up here, I forgot what I remember what I planted up here. Was it soybean or is it canola? I think we're doing the rotation of sunflower seed, canola, and soybean. I just don't know what rotation I'm on right now. All these fields already. I could start harvesting these fields up here, just get workers going everywhere. It's probably not a bad idea actually, just because you never know. With a base game, looks like canola. With a base game, you never know what the weather is for the next day. So I mean, I'm like, oh yeah, we'll take care of that tomorrow. Wake up and have it raining. It's like, well, they were ready for harvest the day before. I could have harvested them. So maybe I'll get a worker going up here as well. Get the class tractor over here with a trailer and start unloading the canola. Yeah, all these fields up here are ready for harvest. I need to be turning these fields over quicker and quicker. So what are we going to get for a trailer load today? Just shy of 70,000? Is that what we're going to get? Yeah, so let's go ahead and unload these. Unhitch the trailer because that seems to make them unload faster. Yeah, 72.9. Although probably a couple pallets there were not full ones. I'll make one more trip. Like I said, you probably saw I don't have that many sugar pallets there. It's the meat I'd really would like to sell today. But I'll get one more load done, and then maybe we'll hop up here and do some harvesting up here while our workers are busy down below doing the wheat. Well, before I could get back up there with the other load of sugar, I got some things to take care of. The contract in field 35 has been collected. We are now in field 33 cultivating that. The combine over here is full. So the other day we went ahead and bought this trailer system here, and I think this is going to pay out pretty good for us. It does save me a lot of time now having two trailers down here. At first I was like, yeah, I really don't need it. Now that I have it, it's like, yeah, I kind of needed it. But it also does help that this holds 240,000 liters, so compared to 90,000 liters, yeah, it's going to save me trips going back and forth. So like this wheat needs to go over to the bakery, so I can wait until I get a full trailer, then put the rest into the silo over there. So it works out rather well. I may actually take some of this wheat and top off the pigs, because the pigs looks like they could use a little bit of extra love here. What I'm doing right now is grabbing the John Deere and the weeder that we now have, the extra big weeder. This is from the I always say it wrong, Bolgart? Is it Bolgart DLC? That just came out a little while ago. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the next DLC should be out. Let's see, this video goes out on Friday. So about another 4 days from now, the Straw Harvest DLC should be out on the 7th of April. And that will be a free DLC for everyone. So I plan on using that. What map I'm going to use it on? We'll just have to wait and find out. Speaking of maps, did any of you catch the series I started in No Man's Land? Starts off a little weird, I know, but I don't want to ruin it in case you haven't seen it just yet. But yeah, it's the first few minutes, I'm not sure. That video, actually, I'm recording this before that first video even goes out live yet, so I don't know how well it went over. It seems kind of a weird start, I know, and I'm not sure if I like how the start went, but yeah, I think that's going to be a fun map to play on. But I will tell you, I'm not playing Seasons on that map, just because it's kind of like a survival kind of a let's play that we're doing. So seasons sometimes can drag things on. And since we're doing seasons already on Green Mountain Forest, I didn't think I needed to do seasons there. So yep, we're over here on the west side now with the John Deere and the weeder because, well, our cotton field and sugar beet field do have weeds in them. I am actually going to start the John Deere up here because I know it has problems. If I start it at the lower end and it comes up here, it seems to be blocked by objects, which is our winery that we have over here. So I'm going to start him up here this time. Now the thing is, with the extra wide weeder that we have, he's not going to be able to weed the whole field over here just because it doesn't quite have the room. Yeah, see, those wine boxes also lag me out just a little bit. I don't know if that shows up or not. Sometimes the lag doesn't show up if it's not too bad, and this lag isn't too bad, but I notice it. Yeah, so I think, like I said, once we get the loan below 30 million, which is not too far off from happening, we'll start saving up, and yeah, we'll think about buying. I shouldn't say think about. I should probably just say we're just end up buying Field 33. Can you lower that, or was it lower and I wasn't paying attention? All right, you hire another worker, and that is the working speed of this, 6 miles an hour. That's the only thing. I'm used to mods and have everything going a little bit faster for my fields, but we're fine. So yeah, we're doing contract in Field 33. I'm pretty sure no contract for Field 35. I mean, I just barely completed that contract. Field 34 is harvest. Harvest what? Soybeans? I mean, sure. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll get to it when I get to it. How about that? We get there when we get there. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was. Oh, I didn't look. Yeah, I only got to bring it to the bakery. Oh, that's real reasonable. I can go ahead and do that. So yeah, another delivery on up to Timberline Flour Mill. Almost said Agro Wholesale, but it's Timberline Flour Mill. Making another delivery. The one thing I better make sure is this is all loaded, right? There we go. I didn't drop any. No. All right. So yeah, back up there, making another sale of like 70 grand, which is good. Like I said, $750,000 today is my goal. I don't know how I'm going to really get there unless I can sell milk. I don't know. Maybe if the meat price really goes up well enough, maybe that can do it. But let's go sell this and come back on down here, and we'll get back to work. I'm thinking after I bring this truck and trailer back down, which, by the way, I need to bring over to the wheat field that we're doing because I need the straw bales. I need to pick it up, and I need to look at the stats in that field to make sure it doesn't need lime. It might need lime at this point. But yeah, we'll probably get up to harvesting some of that, one of those canola fields up in the northern plateau. Need to get the work done. Well, I think I sold enough sugar pallets for this morning. I really don't have enough for a full trailer to come back up here. It's not like the price is really the best, but it's not bad either. It's actually pretty decent. Wait, you want to go back around and sell it again? I think that's what I was trying to do. I missed my exit. So yeah, I'm going to bring this truck and trailer back down. We'll start picking up some bales. Bring them over to the Tomix Rations mixer once I get a full trailer. I probably make sure my combine harvester is emptied. Run a trip back over to the potato washer. Make sure I'm filling that up. And then, like I said, excuse me, we'll grab the masher over here, and we'll start harvesting our canola up here. I just got to make sure I got to remember where my class tractor is and trailer is. Just got to find stuff. Remember where your toys are. Already we got tons of straw bales out here, and just a reminder, these bales, 20,000 liters a piece. And yeah, if I can remember actually to do this more often, to just, put the worker behind the harvester, saves me time. Yeah, we'll grab that grass bale. I don't know if I can sell that at the BGA or not. Yeah, so yeah, if I can remember to put the worker behind the harvester, it definitely saves me a lot of time. Before I was trying to do it to where just grab some loose straw and keep it out there for the horses and and cows for bedding. But I think it's just easier if I bring over to the mixer and let the mixer do all the work. I mean, if you look at our loading wagon can hold 90,000 liters. I got more than 90,000 liters of straw in here just by grabbing 5 bales. So, yeah, definitely a time saver. It allows me to do a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to do. There's always something to do here in the Pacific Northwest. What I'm also going to do is, yeah, I was going to go over to the potato washer, but the problem is, I need to empty said potato washer, but the problem is I don't have a truck there to unload, to be able to unload the washer, so we'll just leave that be. So we're going to just empty out our harvester right now while I'm down here, and he's actually facing the correct way. And then we'll go up, and I did see where the class tractor and the trailer was right at the silo, so I don't have far to go. They're not full, but you should be able to finish the rest of the field after this. And all this wheat will be going, the first load of wheat will definitely go to the bakery. And then I probably will top off the pigs with some wheat. The pigs are starting to get down to, right now we got like, what, 460 pigs. And their food trough is like halfway and everything. So it's been a long time since we've actually fed the pigs. So I think we'll go ahead and just top them off with everything that I can. May even grab some potatoes and do it that way as well. Let's see, what else will they require? Some oil seed. And, let's see, wait, oil seed. Corn. Is it corn? Yeah, I think it's corn. I may have corn over there, though. Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about maybe doing some corn over here again. Are you waiting for me? You're actually waiting for me? All right, I'll move. I'll move so you can continue. Yeah, you should be able to finish the rest of the field. I can't believe it's been so long since I fed the pigs. I think it's corn, right? Yeah, corn. Yeah, they're getting kind of low on corn. Actually, let me take a trip over here. It'd be good to know how much corn I do have over here. Potatoes. I got a lot of potatoes. Corn. Not that much corn. Is that all the corn I have? I could have just went here and looked at how much corn I had. Where are we? Actually, I got 145,000 liters of corn. Yep. And I placed that billboard right next to the silo, so when I spawn next to it, I get stuck. Is there something else I can jump into? There we go. Our sprayer will work. Which way am I facing? Here we go. Is my corn over here? Where's corn? Corn. No. Are you saying my corn is actually up here? Yes, it is. Alright, so actually we got a lot of crops up here. Canola. I got no canola over here. Good. Alright, so I want to be up here anyways. Let's get to our combine. I'm leaving the traffic off on this map now. It just makes it so much easier because, well, I always run into them, and I don't think they like that as much either. I think they get a little upset about that. But we'll get one field harvested anyways. Actually, I can just drive forward. It's not much of a little bump there. Nothing that this combine cannot handle. And I think we'll start with this field right here. And then when I need the tractor and trailer, we'll just bring it on over, which I probably should need a couple times. Yeah, and the good thing also with the double trailer system that we got, when I bring it up here, of course, they can go uphill no problem when it's empty. I'm not sure if I want to try to come uphill with 240,000 liters. May have a little bit of an issue with that. But either way, with two trailers, I can load one grain type in the front, which can take 120,000 liters, and I can fill another grain type in the back. Because the silo up here can hold a max of 200,000 liters. And as we see, I could take the corn out, go down, feed the pigs, and take out something else because we are getting maxed out on some of the stuff. I did notice, though, when I started the CR1090 in the lower plateau today, that worker's only going at 9 miles an hour. It's like, I thought I fixed that header. Apparently, I did not. So, but I don't mind if he's only working at 9 miles an hour because I'm not the one in it. He gets done when he gets done. The one thing I probably should check on is my John Deere doing okay weeding the field? Looks like they are. Yeah, so you can't quite get the whole field, but that's, you know, I'm not being too concerned about it. He's getting work done. That's all that matters. If I have to, I can go around and get the edges later on. At least we'll start the harvest up here, because like I said, I could wake up tomorrow, and my plan would be tomorrow in game is to harvest these fields up here. If I could wake up tomorrow and, yeah, it could be raining. The rain pretty much stops you from harvesting, but it doesn't stop you from doing all the other field work. So as long as I can harvest when I know the weather's good and my field's ready for harvest, I should get it done. That way, at least when it's raining, I can always lime, fertilize, seed, plow, cultivate. You can do all the other stuff other than harvest. We definitely have a good amount of crop though to sell. I could start selling some crop, but I'm pretty much being picky at this point of just waiting for a great demand somewhere or a really good price. I'm not really checking prices all the time on these kind of crops. I don't even really know at this point what a really good price on the crops are, because I've been just storing it, saving it for a rainy day. Yeah, just waiting for a really great demand somewhere. And if the price is really good, we'll sell it. And when we do sell it, the best part of it is we'll have so much bulk of it just sitting there. It'll be a good payday for us. But I mean, if I was down to like the last couple $1 million left in this loan, I'd be selling the crop as I go just because I want to get there. It's been a while since we started this paying off $55 million loan. And it's feeling pretty good to, you know, start to see like we're just about there to where $30 million to go. And like I said, we do got lots of milk to sell. If that milk price ever does get back up to, I think the best price we saw was like near $1,700. If that price does ever get up near $2,000, right now I probably got like $1 million worth of milk sitting there. But it's not going anywhere. My storage, I don't know if there's a cap on storage for like pastures, cow barns, stuff like that. So I mean, is there a limited amount of milk that thing can hold, or is it just like unlimited? Because we're like at 600,000 liters of milk sitting here. I don't know. Usually I just sell it when I can. Yeah, and I thought that cow pasture down below, we were talking about maybe putting in another one. Then I realized, nope, that cow pasture can actually hold 500 cows. So we're like this over halfway there. We are getting like 4 cows a day, I think, now with reproduction. Yeah, and I almost was not paying attention. Yep, there we go. Meaning, yes, my combine is almost full. Let's not teleport because we're just right here. Oh yeah, this field does not need anything. What does this field down? Do these fields down here need anything? Does not need to be plowed, does not need to be limed. So I think they're good to go as well. And it looks like our quad is just about done contracting field 33. So I want to get those jobs done as soon as I can so new contracts can come up. Any way to grab cash I'm looking for. Other than doing contracts in all the fields. We're just doing the contracts in those 3 fields over there. Field 34, like the harvest contract. I really don't ever do contracts in 34 anymore. Just because it's like, yeah, I'll get to it, I get to it. But now I'm getting kind of greedy about any little bit of cash I can get. I try to get. Wage payments aren't good, but, you know, I gotta hire workers. Can't do all this on my own. But just think of how far we come. So we got like $188,000. If we were starting like back off in episode 1, I needed that much cash just to pay off loan interest at midnight. And now here we are. I just need like $88,000. So right now I can pay $100,000 off that loan. Saving myself cash as we go along. Pipe in. Let's finish this harvest here. So right now we don't have enough material from the animals to go ahead and spread manure down up here yet. So we were trying to do that before. Oh, we did it once. I thought I had a lot of cow manure. So we're spreading manure on the east side and lower plateau, the cow manure, before we seed. And that way when we plant seed with our seeders, we do all this fertilizing that we need to on that crop rotation. So for a while there, I'm like, I got tons of cow manure. Let's go ahead and get a spreader for up here. And it worked good for one rotation, and now I'm running out of manure. But hopefully the cows, like I said, we're getting 4 cows every day, so the more cows we get, more manure that they can produce per day. So eventually we'll get back to spreading manure up here also. And on the west side, we're using the slurry, usually from the pigs, but the pigs ran out of slurry. So now we're using some of the slurry from the cows, which usually that was the only fertilizer from the animals, the cow slurry. For a while, I was selling that at the BGA, and then taking the digestate from the BGA and selling it at the garden center. Not much cash there, but every little bit was helping. But right now, we're just storing all that stuff because we're running out of fertilizer production. Now the thing is, like I said, very soon. Of course, I say very soon. It might be like 5 more episodes before we might get that far. We could be purchasing field 33, so that means another pretty decent sized field to go ahead and fertilize. So maybe these fields up here may never get cow manure for fertilization. Now my plan is at some point is to merge field 33 and 35 together and make one huge cotton field. Yeah, another cotton field, I know. We're going to keep our cotton harvester going non-stop, hopefully. But that also means when I buy those fields, no more contracts, but definitely going to make more cash by working our own fields and doing contracts. Yeah, I think I need to, once I unload this combine again, I need to go down and take care of all my equipment down there. My guess is we're done harvesting our first wheat field. I know we're done. Yeah, you're done. I think everyone's getting done down there. So probably the John Deere is done weeding the cotton field. Our harvester is probably done. The quad track is probably done doing the contract in field 33. And of course our baler was right behind the combine. So I don't know if it would say workers done. I guess if the combine's not moving for a while, follow me would just say, all right. No, my ticker is still going. My money's going down little by little. So I assume that's follow me charging me right now. Probably is. So what we're going to do here is it's going to finish up this harvest in this field here. Then I'll run down there, and we'll get everyone up and going again somewhere. So the next field is where they're going to be going. Actually, let me do this up here. That way the pipe is going the right side, because I don't think I'll get another row done. Actually, let me hire a worker for this. And we'll go unload him, and then we'll head down to the lower plateau and take care of everyone else. And probably that'd be a good part to wrap up the episode. So we got part of the morning done. We're getting all of our fields harvested that need to be harvested. We're taking care of our fields in the western plateau. Everything's getting done pretty early this morning, actually. Well, I say getting done, but being taken care of. There, that worker can go ahead and finish that. Let's scroll in here. That would have helped. No, not the header. There we go. Got a little bit of wheat there, but I'm not going to be too concerned about that. Let me just pull forward so follow me can, well, follow me and finish that up. And I'll tell you what, you go ahead and keep following me, and you can go ahead and follow him. That all make sense? Of course it does. Okay, so you should be all done, and apparently you didn't care if my tanker was in the way. Interesting. Let's go ahead and fold that up, and let's go ahead and collect our cash. Cultivate that. Yep. Right now, I will leave you over here just in case. Yeah, probably put some holes in my tanker with the cultivator. That's the best way to do it. We'll park that right here. I need to move that tanker anyways. I need to get on it and move it on over. That's our baler. That's that. Oh, you thought you're done, huh? Well, you didn't. You're not really done. You've kind of finished a while ago. Let me go here. And I'll weed this little section here because I am right here. You get so used to modded stuff, then you use base game equipment. 6 miles an hour seems like it's slow. But you look at the width of this thing, if you're used to base game speeds and not using mods, this definitely is a great improvement over the other weeder. Double the size, double the fun. Alright, I'll get you back to working over here. Yeah, so I think by converting field 33 and 35, merging them together and making one big cotton field, yeah, we're looking at probably the same... No, that's going to be bigger over there for sure. You get back to work. Yeah, you're good enough. You may miss a couple pieces here and there, but I think overall you're good. Actually, it's saying that you're missing a small strip, but not going to be too concerned about it. You're doing good enough for my books. So we are just about done back up here. Let's jump back up here. Why did you miss that little section over there? Or what's the deal there? I don't get that. How did you harvest part of the row but not the entire row? I don't know. But 1 of 5 fields now is done harvested up here. And I think what I'll have to do in between harvests is I'll have to bring my Volvo truck up here with the Wilson trailer and start emptying some of the grain out of up here so I can go ahead and just keep on storing it. But not too bad the start of the day. Like I said, we got a lot of work done this morning. Sold some sugar. Hopefully by the end of the day, in the afternoon hours, we can sell some of the meat. Maybe some of the wine as well. But we'll continue harvesting, collecting bales, and like I said, I got to bring some straw over to the horses. And I think we'll take some of the feed and top off the pigs as well. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.